We're clearing up confusion around abortion rights in the Mid-South. This comes after a Supreme Court draft was leaked last week. It indicated a majority of justices plan to overturn Roe versus Wade. So let's break down the laws since each Mid-South state has differences. You've asked, is it currently illegal to get or perform an abortion in Tennessee, Arkansas, and Mississippi? Our sources, state law in those three states, and University of Tennessee law professor Ben Barton. So let's verify. We can confirm, as it stands now, no, it is not illegal to get or perform an abortion in those states.
Still legal. The opinion that leaked is a draft opinion, so as of today, nothing has changed.
But that could change if the Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade, the 1973 ruling which permitted abortion in all 50 states. In recent years, ahead of the possible overturning of Roe, lawmakers in Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee all passed trigger laws. A trigger law would effectively prohibit abortions and add on criminal penalties almost immediately if the Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade.
There's going to be a lot of pent-up demand on the pro-life side, which has been held back for all of these years.
Let's break down what's in each state's trigger law. In Arkansas, it would take effect as soon as the state attorney general certifies the law. If it takes effect, anyone convicted of performing or attempting to perform an abortion would face up to 10 years in prison or up to a $100,000 fine. The only abortion exception would be to save the life of a woman in an emergency. In Mississippi, the trigger law would also take effect once it's certified by the Attorney General. Those convicted of performing an abortion, if convicted under the law, would serve between 1 and 10 years in prison. The only abortion exceptions would be if a rape is reported to law enforcement or to save the life of a woman. And in Tennessee, its trigger law would take effect 30 days after the Supreme Court ruling. Those convicted in violation of performing an abortion would face a Class C felony. The only abortion exception would be to protect the life of a woman.
Each one of them basically are a felony for performing abortion, different levels of punishment, but all of them are not kidding around. They're felony for the providers. None of them have criminalized the mother yet, although that has been mentioned in other states.
Currently, lawmakers in 13 states pass trigger laws tied to abortion and possible changes to federal law. With your Verify, I'm Brad Brodus.